And I'm so happy for her to get the $28 flipping million.
Caitlyn Clark just dropped some insane contract details, and it's safe to say the Indiana Fever and the entire WNBA are absolutely stunned. Honestly, it's about time someone called out the league on their budget gymnastics. Elected officials, corporate executives, private equity, everybody is now asking, how do I invest in the WNBA? Can I have an expansion team, or can I invest in a current one? The whispers were that salaries had been slashed by 20% because apparently the league couldn't afford to pay up. Really? After the 2024 rookie season put the WNBA on the map like never before?
Elected officials, corporate, private equity, everybody like, how do I get into the WNBA and how do I invest, and can I have an expansion team, or can I invest in a current team?
When we look at player salaries, people wonder, why are NBA player salaries 100 times higher than WNBA salaries? Because the TV money was 100 times higher in the NBA than it was in the WNBA.
When we look at player salaries, people wonder, why are NBA player salaries 100 times higher than WNBA salaries? Because the TV money was 100 times higher in the NBA than it was in the WNBA.
Caitlyn knew her worth and wasn't about to settle for less. So, she demanded a contract revision with better pay and perks to match her impact. Her contributions weren't just about what she'd done on the court, but also about her influence on the community, especially at places like the University of Iowa Children's Hospital. Her bold move paid off, but what exactly is in this game-changing deal? And how are other players, especially Angel Reese, handling it?
Part of you and what you've done on the court. But what you've done on the court has far exceeded what you've done in our community and around this country and getting little girls excited about playing basketball. But no place is it. So here today, I just want to let you know, you are the AP National Player of the Year.
Caitlyn Clark's 4-year contract with the WNBA is worth a jaw-dropping $338,500. For 2025 alone, she's cashing in $78,200. This isn't just a clever clause, it's a power move. The Fever locked down their franchise superstar, ensuring they've got stability while keeping options open if things shift.
NBA. So I was like, oh, what's she going to get paid? Because finally, you can get a real paycheck. And then I saw it and I was like, this can't be right, because this is what it is. In the first year, Caitlyn Clark will earn $76,535.
For Caitlyn, this means she's not just another player, she's the cornerstone of their future. It's not every day you see this level of commitment for a rookie, but the Fever clearly know what they've got, a generational talent worth every cent. Behind the scenes, while Caitlyn's new deal was making headlines, the WNBA was trimming salaries across the board, claiming financial struggles. Sure, the league might have been pinching pennies, but Caitlyn wasn't buying it. She knows she's not just any rookie. Her arrival has skyrocketed the WNBA's popularity. Her games pack arenas, her highlights dominate social media, and her jersey sales are off the charts.
Caitlyn Clark effect. We now have people wanting to watch golf because of her. We saw the kind of offer that Ice Cube made to Caitlyn to play in the Big Three. That is $5 million to play 3 months.
So when the league tried to pull the "we're broke" card, Caitlyn called their bluff and demanded what she deserved. And guess what? They caved. Since being drafted first overall by the Indiana Fever on April 15, 2024, Caitlyn hasn't just made waves. She's turned the league into a cultural phenomenon. Fever merchandise sales are up by a ridiculous 57% since her signing was announced. Her jersey became the league's top seller for 2 straight months, outselling legends like Aya Wilson. Caitlyn's not just breaking records, she's dragging the entire WNBA into a new era.
3.4 million people watched the WNBA All-Star Game. That was a reported 300% increase, and that's via Women's Hoops Network from 2023. So the game is definitely picking up attention, and we know Caitlyn Clark and Angel Reese are a big part of that, but also the current stars who have been.
Fever games featuring Caitlyn saw a 35% boost in ratings compared to similar matchups in 2023. The Fever's opening game in May 2024 pulled 1.3 million viewers on ESPN, the highest ever for a regular season game. That's not just good for Caitlyn. That's game-changing for the entire league. Sponsors like Nike and Gatorade are throwing money at the WNBA, doubling their investments because of her. She's not just a player. She's a walking billboard for what women's basketball can become.
Released the All-Star rosters on Tuesday. Both Caitlyn Clark and Angel Reese made the 12-women roster that will be taking on Team USA in Phoenix later this month. So the impact of both rookies cannot be over.
Caitlyn's presence has also elevated her teammates in ways nobody saw coming. Players like Nalissa Smith and Kelsey Mitchell have seen their social media followings explode, endorsement deals roll in, and opportunities they wouldn't have dreamed of a year ago. Caitlyn isn't just hogging the spotlight. She's pulling everyone in with her. Showing what happens when a true leader takes the court. When Caitlyn dropped 30 points on the Las Vegas Aces in June 2024, the hashtag Caitlyn effect was trending for nearly a day.
She'll be the biggest female star ever because she can pull up from the parking lot.
She is a killer. She is stone cold.
Caitlyn, man, she's a phenomenon. She's the best female collegiate player ever.
Caitlyn Clark is capable of magic.
One tweet about how she turned someone into a WNBA fan racked up over 250,000 likes in 24 hours. Her viral TikToks have amassed over 50 million views, showcasing her no-look passes and ridiculous three-pointers.
It is a little that Bird Magic moment, if you recall, from 1979 when those two rookies came in from a big college rivalry, one white, one black. And so we have that moment with these two. But the one thing I know about sports, you need rivalry. That's what makes people watch. They want to watch games of consequence between rivals. They don't want everybody being nice to one another.
Caitlyn isn't just dominating the court. She's dominating the internet, pulling in casual fans by the millions. Her groundbreaking contract includes perks that go beyond just money. No cramped economy seats for her. She flies in comfort to ensure peak performance. The Fever surrounded her with top-tier trainers, nutritionists, and mental performance coaches focused exclusively on her development. This is unheard of in the WNBA, where resources are usually shared. For Caitlyn, the Fever went all in because they know she's not just any rookie, she's the future. This holistic support has been a game changer. Caitlyn has 24/7 access to mindfulness coaching, recovery specialists, and every resource she could possibly need to stay at the top of her game. Most rookies are left to figure this stuff out on their own, but not Caitlyn. Her deal sets a new standard for how teams should invest in their players, showing that success isn't just about the stats, it's about the person behind them. When you compare her deal to the average rookie contract, the difference is staggering. Most rookies earn $74,000 a year with bare-bones perks. Caitlyn's contract isn't just better, it's revolutionary. It reflects her value not just as a player, but as the face of the franchise, the league, and maybe even the sport itself. Her boldness is already sparking change. Other players, their agents, and even competitors are paying attention, pushing for similar terms in their contracts. This isn't just a win for Caitlyn, it's a shift in how women's basketball is managed and valued. Caitlyn Clark isn't just a player, she's a phenomenon. Her success is lifting her team, her league, and the entire sport to new heights. Critics might complain about team equality or perks, but the facts don't lie. Caitlyn's contract is proof that investing in star players pays off for everyone. Her journey is more than a personal success story. It's a blueprint for the WNBA's future. And honestly, the critics should be thanking her.